Rent comes out on the 1st. My paycheck lands on the 8th. Between those two dates, there is a week where the money simply is not there, and no monthly budget I have ever used said one word about it. That is the gap this spreadsheet is built for, and I am going to show you the tab that finds it. By the end of this video, you will be able to look at your own year and say, check 9 is going to be $681 short, and here is the bill I am going to move. Open Setup. 5 blue cells. Your name, the budget year, your pay schedule, the date of your first payday, and your net pay per check. Net meaning what actually arrives after tax. That is the whole setup. The one rule for this entire workbook. You only ever type in the blue cells. Everything on white or cream is a formula and will fill itself in. Watch what that one date does. The Paychecks tab lays out all 26 paydays of the year, every one of them with a 14-day window attached to it. That window is the thing everything else hangs off. Bills tab. 15 sample rows. Overwrite them with yours, the name, the amount, the day of the month it is due, and a category. You do this once for the year, not once a month. And now the bill calendar. 12 months. Every bill sitting on the day it is actually due, and the short months handled properly, so a bill due on the 31st lands on the 28th in February instead of vanishing. Nothing typed. That whole grid is formulas reading your bills tab. Here is where it stops being a normal budget template. Bills by paycheck. 180 rows, 15 bills, 12 months. Every single one of them has a check number in the first column. The workbook took the due date, worked out which paycheck's 14-day window it falls inside, and assigned it there. So this bill is not a March bill. It is check 6 problem. That is the whole idea, and everything from here on is just reading the consequences of it. Short check forecast. This is the whole product. 26 rows, 1 per paycheck. Net pay in, everything is signed out, what is left to spend. 11 of these rows are pink. Those are the checks that do not cover themselves. Look at the tiles along the top. 11 checks short, $6,038 of shortfall across the year, and the worst one is check number 1. And now the number that should stop you. This household ends the year $9,673 ahead. They are not broke. The money arrives in the wrong order. That is a timing problem, and you cannot see it in a monthly budget. Let me fix check 9. It is $681 short, and the sheet is already telling me what to do about it. Read the last column. Move $681 to check 10. So I go to bills by paycheck. I find the May grocery shop and the May pet care bill. And in the last column, the blue one, I type 10. 2 cells. Watch the forecast. Check 9 goes white. Short by 0. And this is the part one want you to check, because it is the part most of these videos skip. Look at check 10. Still clear. Nothing else moved. The year's shortfall went from $6,038 to $5,357, and 11 short checks became 10. I am moving 2 bills in 1 month, not changing a due date in all 12. That distinction matters, because changing the due date would have fixed check 9 and pushed 3 other checks further into the red. Christmas is not a surprise. It is $900 on a date you already know. Enter the goal, what you have already put aside, and the date. The workbook counts the paychecks left before then and divides. $27.50 a check. There is an active column, and it matters. Switch a fund on, and its per paycheck cost flows straight into the short check forecast. So you can see, before you commit to it, what saying yes to a fund actually does to your worst weeks. Debt payoff runs a real amortization against the balance, the rate, and what you actually pay, including anything extra. 95 months on the student loan, not a few years. And it shows you the interest you pay if you change nothing, which is the number that actually makes people move. Net worth is the tab I would look at once a month and never touch otherwise. Minus 8,960 in January, 10,600 in December, and a chart of the line between them. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments. It is a one-time purchase. No subscription, no account, nothing renews. It comes as a zip with the Excel file, a 3-page setup guide, and a link that makes your own Google Sheets copy in one click, so it works on a Chromebook or a phone browser with no Excel license at all. One honest caveat. Excel draws a small colored bar inside a few cells, and Google Sheets has no equivalent feature, so those bars do not appear in the Sheets copy. Every number, every chart, and all 14 tabs are identical in both. If you get stuck, message me on Etsy. Send me your paydays and your bill list, and I will set it up for you and send it back. If you only do one thing today, put your 5 fields in, put your top 10 bills in, and look at the next 2 paychecks. Not the year. 2 checks. That is enough to find the first short one, and finding the first one is the whole trick.